It's the end of an era. Guys, it's over. I'm home. This is the series finale. It's bittersweet, but I got what I wanted. You know, I'm here with my family. I thought, what better way than to end this series than to do a Q&A and a weird video. So I've already posted the Q&A. It went up last week. I will link it down below, but watch this video first. You know, you can always watch the Q&A afterward. I just want to keep you here because, oh guys, you're so precious to me and I'm so sad. Not that I'm leaving YouTube. I'm going to be posting every week for as long as the eye can see. Wait, before we even begin the weird series, we have to roll the clips of how I got here. Behold, my little road trip video. We're on the road, baby. Virginia, here we come. You say that everything changed. Absolutely not. Big no. I already got caught in a huge storm in Trenton, New Jersey and had to pull over from the hail and hang out under an underpass for 35 minutes. I'm not dealing with another storm! Cue Casey Musgraves. Imagine if that was the car that I was driving to see my parents. I'm sad, I'm better, I'm cooler. We are almost to the Mormon Tower. There she is. I'm here. Oh.
Hey, sweetie pie.
Hey, baby. So cute. Okay, now to the weird video. This is the weird video, and we are going to go over the highs and the lows and the mediums, and also what I've been wearing, eating, impressed by, reading, downloading, and doing. That is what my weird video is. It's my version of a favorite series. It's all the things that I've been loving, but it's a good variety, and it's going to be a long version because this is a special edition. This is a very special video, so it's sort of like this weird video extravaganza, I suppose you could say, and beginning with what I have been wearing. I'm gonna bring you a tad closer just because I'm not sure if you can see my nipples. First off, what I've been wearing. Okay, currently what I'm gonna wear is this. I just found this little clip, and this is definitely OG. Like, this is probably from like Dry Ice or like Limited 2. Someplace that's certainly not around anymore. Does this work? Okay. Okay, why do I look like a flight attendant? Moving forward, what I've been wearing, tank top number 1, tank top number 2, and tank top number 3. I have 3 of each of these. The black, white, gray wife beater tank tops have gotten me through this quarantine. You just gotta take a pair of scissors and chop off the bottom and you're good to go. They fit like a glove. I get mine in a size small and they stretch. Like, I'm a 6'8", so if you're any smaller than me, definitely go for an extra small if you can find them. They stretch. They're so comfortable. Wear them with a bra, wear them without a bra, wear them to work out, wear them in bed, wear them around your house. They're just the perfect lounge wear. If you, for whatever reason, have never seen a wife beater before, there has to be a better name for this. Rib tank top. I'm so sorry for the offensive terminology that these tank tops have received. If you don't own these, get them and you'll wear them a bunch. And then the second thing I've been wearing a ton is this mascara. I think I've talked about it 500 times. This same mascara. Guys, look at my lashes. Say no more. It's a clean beauty brand and they sell their products on goop.com, which is where I found it. I've somehow begun to build a relationship. I like need to get an affiliate code because I've talked about this mascara so much, but it's clean beauty and it makes your lashes fabulous. What I've been eating. Part of the extravaganza is that instead of telling you, we're gonna hop over to the kitchen and I'm going to cook for you my very own special black bean soup recipe. Hi guys, welcome to my parents' kitchen. So what we have is 1 medium onion, 1 medium carrot. I did 2 cans of black beans, but you can totally use 1. 3 cloves of garlic, I used 4. Then a 4th cup of olive oil, a 4th cup of red wine vinegar. If you don't have red wine vinegar, but you do have red wine, you do have white vinegar, mix them together. 2 tablespoons of hot sauce, 1 tablespoon of salt, and 3 limes. And then you want to carve out some stuff for toppings. Cilantro, lime slices, avocado slices, and some crushed tortilla chips. Cheers everyone, let's get started. What we have right now is a pot heating up on medium. We're gonna pour a 4th cup of olive oil in there. I'm not a chef. I'm really just a girl trying to learn how to cook for herself and have fun doing it. we're gonna throw the onion and the carrot into the pot. I make it a little bit differently every single time. I was supposed to put the garlic in with it. I think it's gonna be fine, but I'm gonna let that go for a little bit longer, and then I'm going to add in the red wine vinegar. Ooh. You're gonna wait until the vinegar has been reduced by half, and then add in the hot sauce. We're gonna start off with half. Stir it, see how it looks. Whatever, we'll do 2 cans. So here's what it looks like at the moment. I'm gonna add in enough water to cover it, and I'm gonna bring it to a boil. So I'm gonna put the lid on it. I'm also going to add my salt. All right, let's bring it to a boil. I'm still very much an amateur, but I will say one thing that changes the game, it's an absolute rookie mistake if you're not doing it, is prepping everything first. Read the ingredient list and not just pull out the ingredients, but pre-measure everything, pre-chop everything. The second rookie mistake I think a lot of people make is not flavoring their food. Fresh herbs, I've talked about that in videos before. Fresh herbs are game changing. Salt is such an important element into cooking. You don't need to use a lot, but adding salt enhances every flavor that's already in there. Learn to love vegetables. Put Old Bay on it if that's what you like. There's some crazy seasonings at the grocery store that you can get, like Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning. You could do like French onion. Do what you want. There's so much to explore with. Now I suppose I can tell you the special ingredient. The immersion blender. It makes the soup what it is. Bon Appetit doesn't say anything about this. This is a Lexie twist. Lexie is the way that I do it. And this is the way that you're gonna do it if you make it, because I'm telling you, I don't even recommend this soup unless you use this. If it's looking like this, fabulous. You're doing great. How this works is that you're gonna press down on these 2 buttons and the blade is gonna spin. So I'm just gonna mash the soup. I'm currently waiting for it to cool. See how the texture is already beginning to change? I'm gonna put it back on the stove. It needs lime because right now it just tastes like straight up Cholula bean dip. And I've never actually made it with Cholula before. I like using chili garlic sauce by the same brand as that sriracha, if you know what I'm talking about. I'll insert a photo right here if you don't. That adds such a good flavor, but my parents didn't have that. It's pretty good. It's missing something, and I think it's that chili garlic sauce. I don't think I'd make it with this. I added in a tad of this thick balsamic vinegar, like a little 1-2. Ladies and gentlemen, I have discovered some greatness. This soup is ready to be served. A little tortilla chip, a little cilantro, a lime slice, and that's how you do it, folks. What I've been impressed by. There's been 2 Instagrammers that I've just been all about their content recently, and I discovered them both since this series has gone on. One is Wellness with Soph, and the second one is Drawn May, and I want to say they're both from California. I'm not entirely positive about Drawn May. So Wellness with Soph, she's for sure an LA girl. I know that for a fact. She is all about plant-based baking. All of her baking is dairy-free, a lot of single-serve pieces. I just like her stories because she's so consistent during the time of just mass uncertainty. It was really nice to, she just posts a ton. So like anytime I needed a story, it was like, okay, I can see her baking something. I can see her like making a salad. I can watch her. She does a lot of like journal entries, and I was into journaling, so it was really great. It gave me prompts sometimes. I actually stole one of her prompts. This is so very convenient. I have my notebook right here. It has 4 different, can you see? I hope there's nothing too revealing on here. Nah, whatever. Okay, so the first is important to do. So I wrote down like vlog 1, vlog 2, get Emily's birthday gift, get a Father's Day gift, Depop orders, register to vote. And the next prompt is to learn, and I wrote microaggressions and allyship, Virginia candidates, and how to increase monthly income. And then the 4th point is pleasure / self-care, and I wrote veggies. Like a 2-year-old. And then I had different boxes for each day of the week, and I would write an X if I felt like I ate a lot of vegetables that day. And then water, tend to plants, 2 workouts, 1 cardio, 1 strength, cute outfits every day. I'll elaborate on that in a second. And then read Chicken Noodle Soup for the Soul. Yeah, I was like needing some light reading during that week. And then Inspiration Sophia Rowe, which I actually had talked about her, I want to say 2 vlogs ago. She's a fabulous Instagrammer as well. Dealt with a lot of trauma in her life and she speaks very freely about it. She's also fabulous in the kitchen and makes delicious recipes. So you can know her for her heart and her taste. And the second person who's impressed me is Drawn May. I love her IGTVs. I first found her because someone had reposted a video about her relationship with sexual assault, and I find her explanation to be probably more relatable than is spoken about. Do I have to like bleep that out? I don't even know if that's going to get me demonetized. But her story goes over the warped sense of reality women encounter with both sides of dealing with it. It's interesting. I highly recommend that one. I feel like there was a third one. Oh, she was talking about her boobs. Okay, and she has size G boobs, and she's had them since she was in middle school. If I remember the story correctly, she was like normal girl, whatever, 5th grade, shows up in 6th grade, G. And how that translates into entirely different treatment for the rest of your life. And I found it to be so fascinating because I don't really have many boobs, a lot of boob going on. In my head I'm like, oh my god, they're huge because they're the biggest they've ever been, but realistically I definitely fall under the small chest category. And hearing the instant like adultification that she received at a young age, or like being treated as an adult simply because she had a more adult body even though her brain was still the same as all the other 6th graders. She just talks pretty freely, and they're both up and coming. Like, I want them to have more followers, so definitely go check them out. I think they deserve some love because I just appreciate the content that they're posting. Girlie's been reading a lot of books. It began with no books. I did not start reading until 2 weeks ago. I read like an Aura book, and I read Chicken Noodle Soup for the Soul. That's like bare minimum stuff. That I wouldn't even consider anything. Okay, then about 2 weeks ago, I picked up my Private Property. I had this in my collection. I just picked it up and started reading it though, and it's a collection of poetic essays. It's really quick to go through. I think my biggest tip for if you've gotten out of reading and you want to get back into it is to either pick like a super riveting thriller novel that's just going to be something you power through in a day or 2, or find something that's really short, like a half-page essay or 2 pages, so you feel like this sense of accomplishment every few pages. I enjoyed this. She's kind of quirky, she's very strange, and her perspective on things is relatable yet very original. And for that, I respect her. I got it at the Brooklyn Book Fair last year. I will try to find it online. For some reason, I feel like because it's Wave Books, it might not be on Amazon or something. I'll search. If not, I will leave in the description box the title and the author. And the second book I just finished, like maybe a week ago, is My Sister, the Serial Killer. Kind of matches. This is a book on this slightly dysfunctional family. Slightly is kind of being generous. A dysfunctional family in Nigeria, and the one sister is just like your normal girl just trying to get through life. Like, she does her work. She's not trying to like stray from the path. She's just trying to do things and not encounter trouble. However, sis, nah. COVID-19 cases increased by 0.2% in New York City. They were going down. Sad. My phone's on Do Not Disturb and it still rings. My sister, beautiful, is loved by all. Everyone adores her. They like drool over Ayula. They just think she's great. And then Cordy has to deal with her sister constantly killing her boyfriends. So she cleans up the dead body, and that's how the story begins, and I will tell you no more. But this is a fiction thriller? I don't know. You would think it would be more bloody and gory than it actually is. Check it out. And then I just finished this a couple days ago. This is Attached. This is a nonfiction book. Self-help, the new science of adult attachment and how it can help you. Having a secure attachment or having an insecure attachment is something decided between ages 1 and 3 based on how your parents are available to you. So if you've had maybe a sick parent, or a parent who deals with drug abuse, or a parent that physically, you know, maybe your parents were divorced when you were little and like one parent wasn't there, it ties into how you and your parents interact when you're an adult and how you interact with your romantic relationships. So if you've ever found any confusion in those areas of like, why do I act like this around my parents, or why do I act like this in my romantic relationships? Why do I avoid falling in love? Or why am I so anxious to keep someone even if I don't love them? Or why am I so great at communicating? Maybe you have a really secure attachment and this is just going to confirm how fabulous you are. I don't know. But if this is something that you've wondered about, then this could be a good book. It's so easy to read. I swear, self-help books, they just spell it out for you. This is not complicated. It's really written in layman's terms, so don't think it's going to be confusing. And then the next book that I'm currently reading, I'm not far through. I'm on page 25, so truly just began this. This is The Invention of Wings by Sue Monk Kidd. I love The Secret Life of Bees. That is my absolute favorite book. Same author, she wrote this one. I've heard this one's great, but I don't know what's gonna happen because like I said, I'm only on page 25. D, what have I been downloading? Hinge. Like I'm trying to date, I guess. I don't like dating. Here's the thing, if I don't have feelings for anyone, I can just focus on myself and go about my life. And then if I suddenly develop feelings for someone, well, let's not even talk about dating. Let's just talk about Hinge or like app dates in general. Scrolling through apps, finding someone is annoying. When you match with them, it's like, okay, then you have to like start a conversation and then you just talk until you meet up or it dies out. Even if you do meet them, they could be boring, or what if they're creepy? You know, or what if they're just not the one? There's just a lot of annoying steps to just have a partner, and I'm like, how badly do I want a partner? I don't know. Sometimes I think I do. Hello? Do you want to sit on my lap while I finish filming? See, who needs a boyfriend when you can have a Bentley? Or the car. You could have a Bentley car. Who needs a boyfriend if you have a Bentley car? But this is Bentley, my grandma's dog. She helped me cook my black bean soup, didn't she? Dating. What about it? Oh yeah, that I hate it. What if they don't text me back and then I'm distracted by it? But then when I'm cold at night and I just want to hold someone, or I feel like kissing someone, it's nice to have someone on speed dial. And I'm too not casual in relationships that it's like it either has to be a one-night stand or it needs to be like a committed boyfriend and girlfriend relationship. The whole middle area, I'm not interested in. I have no experience in. If you knew me or if you've followed me for a while, I had a very serious boyfriend for many, many years, and then I've been single ever since because I'm like traumatized from being in a relationship for that long. So I think I went from like wanting to be so close to someone to wanting to be around absolutely no one for a long period of time. Now I'm like, okay, it's probably time. Like I'm healed. I'm setting up dates, but now that I'm back home, it's like I could just talk to people I already know, but then what's the point of meeting someone at home if I live in New York? So if anyone has dating advice, I have so little experience. My experiences are very like specific, so I'm trying to get into the dating game. Maybe this is something that we can adventure in, you know? I went on 3 Hinge dates and this is what happened, sort of video. Maybe that'll come out of it, I don't know. Ugh. I think I have a date tonight. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So that's what I downloaded. But it's on a Hinge date, whatever. Y'all have seen the highs. Such a good workout. I slept like a princess last night. These made it all the way from California. There's so much love in the air, and I came home today from my walk and I had 2 hand letters to me. I got this set, and when I first got it, it was too small. I love my professor so much. Hi, Brooklyn. I got a journal. New mask. John got me a diptyque candle. Drew sends me a gift, and can we talk about his illustration abilities?
Congratulations.
Woo!
Congratulations.
New York has entered phase 2. I get to ride in a car. And the lows. I'm depressed. I just want to cry today. Only I'm thinking about sex in these moments. So lonely. And I was bonding with a bug. Here it is. The man of the hour. Just started eating brown sugar, and after a few minutes, I was like, what am I doing? No fucking clue. I mean, not that I'm well. Do I look well? No. I worked out in the morning, and it ruined my day. One of my friends has scabies, so I can't even complain anymore. We're not gonna see sun again for the next 4 days. I'm going to graduate in my home. I am never allowed to drink again in pandemic. I went out without a mask and one glove. George Floyd passed away in between the last clip and this clip. Just want to go to the beach with my cousin Morgan. I just want to swim in my Aunt Lisa's pool. I just want to go out to lunch with my mother. But I'm stuck inside mother. And the mediums. I'm not bothered being by myself. I don't know how long a human should be able to do that. It's so funny that, like, yes, us staying in our apartment watching TV for a month is how we save the country. Are we surprised this happened? Let's be honest. Are we? I've been doing a lot of coloring. Keep calm and believe in yourself. Cute. Bitch. And then the third one is my personal favorite. Happy 2020! Yeah! You've seen my social life change. Oh my god! Tyra gave herself a blowout.
I'm really proud of myself to go nowhere.
I vlog. Floors. Lexie, floor?
Yeah, you touched the floor. Who's the first to touch the floor?
Okay, I will admit.
Everyone has different taste.
Yeah.
That's just fact.
Dying. Alex Bergner.
How was it green? Hi guys, you know, riveting life of finding puzzles on Amazon right now.
I'm cooking a meal.
Here I am again.
Get really, really bored. 2.5 months alone in a box. I just need to find something to do. Every single puzzle. Checking emails, applying to jobs. I want Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't know why. I've made major strides in this coloring book. Today I woke up and I sat here and I watched TV, and then I sat here and then I watched TV, and then I sat here and I watched TV. Summer vacay, baby. Then I went on an 1.5 hour walk around my neighborhood again because I was just like, what do I do with myself? Literally nothing holds my attention. Well, I'm home. Can relax for a little bit, take some time off, stretch my arms, be outside, be barefoot, hang out with little Bentley. Hi. Been hanging out with my parents and my cousin Morgan. Basically haven't seen anyone. I've been really low-key. I care about saving people, okay? Wear your mask. Even if it's legal, be careful. And I've been swimming in the pool, reading a ton, editing videos. Basically, if you want to see what I've been up to, watch the last 14 vlogs. It's been such a lovely series. I want to thank you all so much for coming along with me. And like I said, if you want to find out different answers to questions regarding the quarantine experience, I have a Q&A. Also, Sheesh Magazine wrote an article on the series, so it's gotten a little bit of press. That's exciting as well. If you want to read the article, totally check it out. What's ahead, I'm going to be posting my apartment makeover that I was working on right before I left, and then I have a cooking sponsorship coming up, and I'm trying to figure out what kind of video I'm going to make around that. Thank you for watching and subscribing, and welcome to all the new subscribers. I look forward to making more video content in the future, and take care, stay safe, wear your masks, don't kiss anyone, don't date unless you want to. I don't know, guys. Say bye, vlog.